joined Ruff Sqwad, I was in like year 9. I'm sure I was in year 9.
About 13 or something?
Yeah, I was like 13 years old, and we were all like 13, 14, probably the oldest was like 15. And yeah, we used to just go on pirate radio station, and we used to like go to record shops all the time and just buy people's records like Wiley and Dizzy and stuff. And they're from our area as well, so we used to listen to them, we used to look up to them, and we used to like always feel like we have to make songs like them, like in a sense where like the sound quality of their music was on the next level compared to people that was already in the game.
And they were making proper, and they were making real songs, gram songs, whether it was gram or not, they were making real love songs or real topics, you understand, and proper epical music. If you listen to, back in the day, Wiley's Noe, and I Will Not Lose, and a lot of even Jammer's old instrumental from back in the day. I got a call from my mate Magic, and he was like, yeah, this is like a bigger thing than you think, man. You should take care of it and take your time and do it properly, because I sort of rush and like put it out, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So take your time, bring it out, you know what I'm saying? Do a better artwork and whatnot. So we took our time, got more tracks together, got better artwork, and then the rest is history.
Yeah, it's been a long process.
Yeah, it's been a long process.
I think my point with it just was like, I think both you guys didn't really realise how much people like the tracks from like such a wide range. I think from an artist's point of view, it's easy just to like, you see a few messages on Twitter, just to kind of see like the range and breadth of DJs and people that still play the tracks today. And like for me, it's like these instrumentals are so important. Like they're the ones I used to run to the record shop and buy, and none of them were ever available digitally really. So it was just a case of just trying to find as many old photos as we can. I think like the cover image that Simon Wheatley took is just a great image of like academics and just all the old, it just captures that whole essence. And then if you look at the rest of the booklet, there's ones from like the old Dirty Canvases that obviously was the first time that we both worked together. These guys, you know, some of the tracks Dirty Rapping made when they were like 14, 15 on crap computers that died 6 months later. So they're not just all parts sat there ready to go and be remixed and mastered. It was more just, it's like kind of an archaeological dig of music, really trying to find like all different tunes and who had what, because like I said, a lot of the computer stuff got lost, and it's just been a real battle to try and get all that back, because a lot of other, you know, Ruff Sqwad members and kind of friends just don't really understand the importance of it, or why that people want to hear them again. So it just makes it a lot harder in terms of finding all the tracks we wanted, because we kind of felt like if we're going to do this, we want to get all the tracks that we can, and that people really...
The tracks people want to hear, like what they used to listen to.
There's even some that we couldn't even manage to get hold of, that people really want, but it's just so long ago. I don't have them. I've had broken computers, hard drives to both of us, and it's just so hard to retrace.
We wasn't trying to make music to like please anyone. It was just more like a game, and it was just like I'll make a song. I'll make a song and I'll show Rapid, and he'll be like, yeah, this one sounds like crazy different, like, and then he'll show me some of his stuff. It was always just like a game, really. It was never really like something we thought that let's try and be different. Do you know what I mean? It just came naturally.
A lot of the time, a lot of the producers were making like maybe empty tunes or more simple tunes so the MC could ride over. But at times we wasn't thinking of MC or nothing. We just thinking of using mad sounds and using nice melodies that can maybe touch people. Yeah,
we knew how to like listen to something and take something from it without it sounding the same as that track. Yeah. Like I'll listen to something like, for example, probably some Coldplay songs and stuff, and just hear some of the melodies they'll play and stuff, and I'll just think, oh, I can put that into my music at like a 140 tempo and just like switch it up. It'll make it sound crazy. Like how I first started making beats, I used to try and remake songs. I remember trying to remake More Fire, Oi. And then I was remaking it, and then as I was going along, I kind of just got like a different motion, and I thought, actually this sounds good, like I could actually not remake it, just make my own type of song. Do you know what I mean? That's how I used to start making songs, like try and remake stuff and then make my own thing out of it. And then, yeah, things just come like that, it just came like that, it just kept on going, and I just advanced into something crazy. When I started going on radio, it was like Ruff Sqwad just formed, and like it was like Slicks and Shifty that used to go on a radio called Heat FM. I can't remember who actually took them there.
TDK.
Reckless K.
Records King.
Was it Records King?
TDK formed the station, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right.
First.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the first station that you lot went on here.
What, Heat FM wasn't?
No way. There's about another 3 or 4 before that.
Yeah, it's true. But Ruff Sqwad was mainly like Heat. That's the
Heat. But the thing when people started thinking, you boys are not bad, was Heat FM, and it's through people hearing. I say through youth clubs. People hearing you through youth clubs, and hearing you clash people in the area. Then someone might come and say, yeah, I've got a radio station. Do you lot want to come? Then our first serious radio station was in North London, Heat FM. As you said, as Dirk said, I wasn't in Ruff Sqwad, but when I eventually did join them, we just used to get a bus from Limehouse all the way down to Hackney, just get down there, and the environment wasn't the best environment either, but none of that mattered, because we knew we just wanted to be on radio.
We had a prime time set on like a station that wouldn't get as much listeners, and we took like a 4 to 6, so was it 4 to 6? Yeah, 4 to 6 on Deja Vu, like, so that means like straight from school I had to run to the station to get there on time. We had to be on time because obviously we could get kicked off if we're not there on time. So we took that because we knew it was a bigger advantage to be on that station, and everyone like, for instance, like Nasty Crew, Roll Deep, everyone was on that station at the same day as us, so it had to be on that station.
Yeah, it's quite funny because the first time I met the guys, went up to Mile End and I'm meeting around the corner, and then just suddenly look up and it's like they're all getting patted down on the side of a van.
I lost my license that day. I lost my driving license that day.
Why?
I had no insurance. I got stopped. I remember they stopped me, and then they took my license. I had to go to court. I lost my license because of that day. Remember that? Never forget that.
And I think the thing that really kind of caught me about the group was just how close they were. And I think that's part of the reason I think their music was so good. And like, if you listen to a track like Extra, is that they're finishing each other's words. It's very like there's no set verses. They're very like interspersed and just kind of, and it's because of that tightness and that they were just such good friends. And like in terms of that was one of the things that I found hard initially, was just understanding how they work as a unit, just because they've got so much understanding between themselves that certain things they don't even say in terms of who goes on what tune, whatever. It's just very like a very tight unit. I think that really is what made them unique, in that on the production side, like Rapping and Dirty were just feeding each other. So like one of them would show a beat, and then you might go, oh, I'm trying to make a better one than that. And also the pirate radio element, in that you've got a weekly show, so you've got like a deadline. Whereas now there's like, you know, you've got no deadline in terms of where you want to make a tune. Where it's like having one every week. It's like, right, need fresh instrumentals, fresh beats to
practice as well. Practice lyrics and a reason to write. You know, a reason to write them. Because even being an artist, you need to have those radio bars for radio and all of that. But now they just write for a specific song. So if you do go back to like maybe a pirate radio station or someone like Logan's Kiss FM, where you have to freestyle, you can find yourself a bit lost, or I haven't got lyrics for this. They don't want to hear about my love life or girl I love you or something. They want to hear about some real stuff.
At the start of the year, we released a mixtape called 2012, and we had plans to go on and do like an album, but it's just that it got to a stage where everyone felt like they wanted to do other things, like away from music as well. Like Sticks wanted to just do something else. Tinchy's doing his own thing, and I wanted to do my own thing as well, and Rapid wanted to do his own thing. So it was just like doing Ruff Sqwad and doing your own thing at the same time. It was never really going to happen like how it should happen. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's minds was somewhere else, so it was just best that we just kind of split up and everyone do their own thing, and maybe one day we might come back.
I remember the way how we got the money to fund the project. I remember it brings me back to actually the first day that I heard it on the airwaves. A friend, a DJ called Chunky Bizzle, he was on the station, I think at the time it was Magic FM 900. And he said he was going up there with his crew or whatnot, so he said he's heard about the tune we've made, he wants to play it. And I thought, yeah, so I actually got the CD, and I had to meet him on Bow Road at a certain time, so I got the CD, I actually sprinted to all same stations, got off at Bow Road, I handed it to him, then I ran all the way back home, then I was just there listening. Then after that I had MC'd on their set, doing what they wanted. The last tune they played, like, yeah, this is Tings and Boots by Ruff Sqwad, whatever, just playing it, and I just thought, wow, is this what it feels to have your music on the radio? Just next feeling, you know what I'm saying? And then from those radio plays and people speaking, that's when the older people like Wiley and whatnot were hearing and thought, wait, this tune, these people are sick. They come and grab the CD off of us one day before they had their Deja Vu set. And then they played it on Deja, which was another such a big feeling.
Yeah.
And from there they heard Strider and I was like, wait, this guy's so unique, his voice hasn't broken yet. Who is this person? And then they thought, yeah, let's get him. Got Strider, brought him all around the country, tearing up shows, and that's how he's even story.
Yeah, that's and even in school, like from just our song getting played on radio and going on radio ourselves, like it was just like a different feeling. Like you was a celebrity in school. I used to get people going, make sure you big me up before when you go on tonight, like all the time. Do you know what I mean? Oh, why didn't you big me up, man? I forgot, man. So many names. You know what I mean? Like everyone used to look in to hear their names. So it just changed. It changed school for us as well. Like we felt like celebrities in school.